As we're facing this challenge of a global pandemic, what are your recommendations for self-care during this challenging time?
Thank you so much. First and foremost, we need a lot of love. Self love, love towards one another. Of course, now we can't hug, but we can definitely give our expressions of love and elbow, and then the Asian bowing down with our hands in prayer in our heart. Yes, self care is the most important thing in these challenging times because uncertainty is greatest outside, so we need to focus on what we can do. So, for self protection, we have 12 steps, and I like to share that with you today. First and foremost, limit yourself with the news. Turn off the news in the afternoon. After dinner, turn off the news so you can be less distracted with fear and anxiety. As part of unplugging, we need to be mindful to unplug from all social media as much as we need to know what everybody is doing at every time. As part of sleeping ritual, I recommend magnesium. It could also come in powder form where you can have a tea. Magnesium will help you relax and have a good night's sleep and have a wonderful discharge in the morning and help you with attention deficit, etc. As part of calming down and relaxing, I also recommend lavender essential oil. Mix a little bit with coconut oil, wonderful in the pulse, behind the ears, and a little bit on the pillow. And there are sometimes a little pillows that come already with infused lavender in them. Step two, drink lots of water. Lots of water. You can put in your water some lemon. It's very good, antibacterial, and cleanses your system, as well as you can put some apple cider vinegar. And this is organic. It's important to try to get as much organic as you can in these challenging times and drink lots of warm water in the morning is also very, very important. Step three, take L-lysine, which is a natural, almost like antibiotic, but it's natural immune booster. L-lysine, I take it regularly 500 for protection and prevention, but for these times I would recommend double of that. And if you have symptoms, even more extra. And step four, we burn sage for protection when we leave in the morning and when we return at night. Then we bring it all around our energy centers as well as the four corners of our house. And we say affirmative, positive, and uplifting either prayers or affirmations. Step five, we apply rosemary again for protection. Rosemary oil, also doTERRA has wonderful rosemary oil as well. And we apply that a little bit in a lotion, coconut oil, in our chest. Rosemary is wonderful protector of our lung as well as building our immune system, increasing our intuition, again, multiplies the killer cells and protects our system. When we are in fear and anxiety, our body and killer cells are busy fighting the unknown, the fear, the uncertainty. So rosemary as well as sage helps our protect our immune system in these challenging times. Wonderful. Then gargle with sea salt and warm water. Throat and nose, nostrils are the first base before anything goes in our system and especially our lungs. So we need to gargle with warm water and sea salt and a little bit of lemon if possible. And then you can also have saline water and do a nostril cleansing as well to prevent any kind of lung infections. Step 7, with distilled water, we can take in with one nostril and then blow out from the other nostril, cleansing the nostrils. Very important. Number 8, don't give in to fear and anxiety. As I mentioned before, I can't repeat this more. It's very important basic principle. Whenever we're traumatized, we are in fear, anxiety, and uncertainty. No one knows what's going on, what's going to happen. So we need to focus on what we know, what we can do. So it's important to focus on things that are empowering us, our daily goals, our SMART goals: specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely. Step 9, focus on projects that you always wanted to do and you have a pile of to-do list or a pile of to read, and this is an opportune time. Use your frustration to come into your space and complete those projects, those closets that need your attention to clean, the spring cleaning, and those photographs you have in boxes that you wanted to scan. So share with us some of these wonderful projects that you are embarking in to mobilize your energy and focus your attention. I recommend this wonderful book, Forget Me Not. It's very easy 7 steps for practicing self-care, self-nurturance, and also helping others cope with difficult situations. Is everything that I mentioned today, you will find it in this book. It's available on Amazon as well as it's an online book. Thank you. Step 10, create laughter. Laugh and make others laugh. Tell jokes, send it through emails, call someone you haven't called for a long time, make them laugh, make them know that you're thinking of them. Laughter is medicine. This is something that has been said for the longest, but we do this even in yoga class. We take a whole minute or two and we laugh. It's very important healing tool. And if you cannot make yourself laugh, then watch a stand-up comedy. They're wonderful. Step 11, help yourself, your family, and local community. Think of how you can help your neighbor, for example, calling them and asking if they need any groceries or any items at this time. Make them laugh, talk with them, tell them how much you care about them. The same with the community. If you have community centers that are still open and active, you can contribute your talents in those areas. So reach out, not touch someone physically, but touch someone in the heart, spiritually, emotionally, lift someone. And step 12, very important, to quiet the mind. So it's very important to stop the chatter and just take deep breaths. You can download a mindfulness app if you wish, and at the same time also engage in other healing modalities. Like some people mentioned the really powers of clove, for example, with other flus, cinnamon, ginger, and making a tea from a combination of these wonderful natural herbs that are medicinal and healthy for ourselves. If you are having emotional symptoms, for example, despair and discouragement, we recommend mustard flower essence, which is wonderful to uplift you, as well as if you are in fear, fearless to transform your fears. Thank you so much, and have a blessed and meaningful day. And if you need more information, visit our website at meaningfulworld.com. Thank you.